Hi friends, I have a quick update for you about the moon this month. You might know that we're currently in the first half of the moon cycle after the new moon, where it's waxing. What you might not know is that on its way to its next full moon in Aquarius on July 23rd, the moon will go out of bounds. Let's talk about what that means. When the moon goes out of bounds, it's at its peak of declination at a point higher than the sun can go. So in this way, it's out of the sun's reach or jurisdiction, if you want to think of it like that. The moon will be out of bounds starting on July 20th while it's in Sagittarius. It'll then remain out of bounds while it's in Capricorn and even right up through the full moon, which takes place with the moon at 0 degrees Aquarius on July 23rd. And then just after midnight on the 23rd, just after the full moon, the moon will start to move away from its peak and back toward the middle of its declination range. Since the moon is out of bounds while it's full this time, this might be an especially wacky one. While the moon's out of bounds, we can see the moon getting a bit more extreme in its expression over those few days. Since the moon has to do with our emotions and our conditioned responses to things, we might be inclined to fly off the handle a bit or to let our emotions get the best of us. We may have less of a filter or less inhibition about expressing what we feel. This could get us into trouble, of course, but it can also be a good thing, especially if we've been holding back. The trick is to express ourselves skillfully without causing harm to ourselves or to others. My classic out of bounds moon advice is to be very present with your emotions on these days. Give yourself some space to feel and process before taking action if possible. Don't be afraid to ask for your own time out if your emotions are heating up while having an important interaction with someone. Just say something like, I could really use a break from this conversation right now. Can we pick up at the same time tomorrow? Or I'll give you a call when I'm ready to pick this back up. When the moon is out of bounds, our emotions can get amplified, even in Capricorn. People sometimes describe the moon in Capricorn as if there's some prohibition on feelings in that sign, but that's not an accurate representation. Moon and Capricorn folks have a full range of feelings just like the rest of us. They're just more likely to keep the lid on them or to put them aside in the moment in order to do the responsible thing or to take care of business. But just thinking of this moon out of bounds as a collective influence over this couple of days, be sensitive to any emotionally driven, impulsive behavior, and maybe wait a couple of days to take any important actions if possible. Wait until you cool down. Wait until you're thinking clearly. Sit with your feelings. Give yourself time and space to be with your feelings, your needs, or to pay attention to your conditioned responses, meaning those things that you just do when you're on autopilot. What you want to do is honor your feelings, but also take action skillfully. We're always looking for a coherent head-heart balance if possible. When the moon's out of bounds, the heart can dominate. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's astro message. And please take a sec to hit that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And if you'd like to learn more about out of bounds planets, I've included some links for you in the description, so check those out. Right now, the moon is going out of bounds about once a month, so I'll keep talking about it in our podcast and in these videos over the year. Well, thanks for tuning in, and until next time, take good care.